For twins Emily and Olivia Margulies, Ohio University was an opportunity to continue playing volleyball together, something they've been doing forever.
Always an option for us to play together because we knew that it was going to be really hard if we split. We've always been together since we were young, so our decision was to play together.
The twins know each other's play styles and how to communicate.
Definitely, it's awesome having my twin sister with me on and off the court because she knows exactly what I'm thinking. She knows exactly what I need to hear. And we just, obviously our bond is super strong, so it's just having her around and having each other's backs through everything is just another support that really helps.
On the court, when I'm struggling, she's always there for me. She'll know the right things to say, or if she's struggling, I'm always saying the right things to her. We really help each other out.
The two have been competing on the court together since a very young age.
Part of my childhood. It was amazing just because we'd walk to class every day. We had classes together. We were always outside playing sports and stuff.
Despite being a dynamic volleyball duo, their bond goes way past the court.
So we're very competitive with each other, and she learned how to ride her bike before I did. I just kept falling over. I was failing, and instead of typically she would always be laughing at me, but instead she went up and she actually helped me learn how to ride my bike, and she taught me how to snap my fingers. So small things like that, it just proves that we have each other's backs.
You can watch the Margulies twins in action for the Ohio volleyball team all season. For WOUB Sports, I'm Michael Roth. When Emma Tupa decided to transfer to Ohio University from New Hampshire, she wasn't even sure if she was going to play volleyball for the Bobcats.
So when I got here, I talked to Maggie and I talked to Dean, met some of the players, and I came in here. It was pretty much like I would do everything same as a team would. I would live with them, I would go to practices, and it was pretty much like any day they could tell me I was on the team or we don't want you on the team.
I just was coming to school here in the second semester last year and just, hey, can I try out for the team? And we're like, okay, bring her in, and gave her a few weeks and decided, all right, she's doing a good job. Let's go ahead and offer her a position on the roster.
So how did Coach Webb let Tupa know she made the roster?
Well, that was actually on my birthday. So after practice, Dean took me into his office, and first he started out by saying things that he saw in me, things that I can improve on. And he said, happy birthday, and he's like, I just wanted to tell you that we want you to be a part of the team.
Tupa has changed positions for Ohio, focusing more on a defensive role with the Bobcats.
Emma actually moved from an outside hitter role that she had at New Hampshire to more of a defensive role here, a back row player role. It's really done well.
Emma isn't the only Tupa suiting up for the Bobcats. Her older brother Tyler plays for the football team.
It was really nice to be able to see him play on Saturday after all those injuries. And me and my mom and my dad started crying in the stands when he scored because we were just so happy for him because he's been working for her for a long time.
You can watch Tupa suit up for her first match in Athens when the Bobcats host Ball State on October 18th. For WOUB's Bobcat Showcase, I'm Michael Roth. Ohio freshman Sierra Livingway was just a serving rotation player for a majority of her freshman season, but she recently got moved to a 3-rotation back row player and is thriving with the increased playing time.
Well, she definitely earned that spot. It's not something that we just tried. It's something that we've seen. She defends after she serves, even though it's just for a moment. You're in there for maybe just a point or two, depending on if your serve goes well. But we've seen some really good moves, some really good defensive plays, and then we see that in practice every day as well. So we thought it's something that she could handle.
It's a lot more because when you serve sub, you're in for half a point, maybe 2 points. So switching from 3 rotations is a lot different, and it kind of makes me more comfortable.
Livingway's defining play of the season was a double pancake against Ball State on set point for the Cardinals.
Once I got the first pancake, I was kind of all right, nothing else is going to hit. I don't even want a pancake. I would kind of just to run through the ball, but it was actually a dump, which is the second one, so it was less expected. I couldn't really read it as much as I could at tip.
We wanted just to celebrate the effort. I think sometimes you have to give great effort, and then the execution will come. The more that you practice, the more reps that you get, but you can never be out there and playing without effort. And she was definitely giving us that.
Her confidence is growing throughout the season, and now she's able to balance on-court and classroom responsibilities better.
From the beginning of the year, I kind of had a hard time fitting in a schedule from volleyball to school. So I think now I'm a little more comfortable, and practices are a little bit easier than they were before.
You can watch Livingway and the rest of the Bobcats when they return home on Thursday, November 7th, when Kent State comes to the Convo. For Bobcat Showcase, I'm Michael Roth. Ohio basketball brought in a large freshman class, but don't forget about the 2 redshirt freshmen looking to make impacts for the Bobcats this year. Mason McMurray and Nate Springs are back for Ohio, and they share different redshirt freshman seasons.
And Mason got a cup of coffee per se. He played a few games last year, but Nate hadn't played at all. And the biggest thing for him is just continue to get better, doing all the extra stuff, watching film, getting extra shots up.
The redshirt year brought challenges to both of the players in unique ways.
First, it was hard to just put on pounds, but I worked with Coach Azar. He got me on some eating habits, lifting, all that stuff, and it just made it a lot easier to put on weight.
It was pretty difficult trying to come in and prove myself as a freshman and getting injured. First time I ever got hurt. So it was a new challenge for me, new adversity I had to go through.
Both players are completely bought in with the new coaching staff. It's something Bowles appreciates.
Everybody was talking about how great of a coach he was, how great of a guy he was, that he played here and all that, and it was just and I heard things that was going to be real special, so I wanted to be a part of that.
Just the vibes we got from Coach Bowles the first day he came in the locker room were awesome. We all were so excited to be behind him, and I knew that from the day I met him that I wanted to stay here. If I want to be a part of this program.
The biggest thing is, be who we are, tell them what our expectations are, how it's going to be, and they have a choice to leave if they want. And you want guys who are 2 feet in, and it doesn't work if you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So we're excited about where they're heading, and they got to continue to get better for us. They're going to be a big part of what we do.
The coaching staff set goals for the pair on and off the court.
Straight up, I was like, what kind of player do you want me to be? And Coach Bowles just said, I want you to bring high energy, bring effort every day, and just bring your skill set and stuff to the table to help the team win.
To prove to him that I want to be here, he told me to keep grinding in the classroom, basically, and just do what I need to do there and get back to healthy.
Both players are now hungry to make an impact this season.
I play clean right now, man. I'm starving, yo. I'm ready to get out here and show people what I can do.
My passion for the game is it's like I'm a little kid again. I can't wait to get back out there.
You can catch Springs and McMurray in action on November 2nd when Capital comes to the Convo to open the 2019-20 Bobcats basketball season. For WOUB Sports, I'm Michael Roth. For Ohio men's basketball head coach Jeff Bowles, he knew coming into Athens that his staff couldn't wait a second to start building their 2019 recruiting class.
We hit the ground sprinting. Normally you hit it running, but I thought our staff did a great job of building relationships, getting kids on campus, and a lot of times when you get a kid on this campus and show them facilities and education and walk around College Green. It sells itself. One main reason for the success of the class that was ranked first in the MAC, according to 24/7 Sports, assistant coach Lamar Thornton. We're really happy with the staff we have, and Lamar was with me at Stony Brook, and I think one of the big things he does a great job with is building relationships. And he's very genuine and really cares about the parents, the kid, their situation, and does a good job of building that rapport with them.
He's just somebody who's always reaching out, always trying to talk to you, always trying to let you know what you need to know about OU and what it's like here. So he's just somebody who's always there during the process, always somebody you can reach out to and ask questions.
Thornton, however, credits Bowles for making his job easier.
Coach Bowles is unbelievable. I say it to our guys every day. He's one of the best coaches in the country. And once you have one of the best coaches in the country, it's easy to sell.
Another benefit for the staff, past relationships they built while at Stony Brook.
I felt like I had a personal relationship with them, and especially with Coach Bowles and Coach Thornton. They both stayed on me. Also, they were recruiting me prior to coming here, so that also played a big role in it because I had already knew them.
Look for the group of freshmen to get major minutes early in the regular season with such a young roster.
When you have 2 or 3, it's different, but when you have 7, we're going to throw these guys to the wolves, and they're going to be playing from day one.
You can watch these young Bobcats when they open up the season with an exhibition match against Capital on November 2nd in the Convo. For WOUB Sports, I'm Michael Roth. Forwards Abby Townsend and Olivia Molesky have been crucial to Ohio's terrific start to the season, but their relationship goes way past the pitch in Athens.
I think it starts with off the field, honestly. Throughout the whole first year, freshman year for me and junior year for her, we got a lot closer, and through the spring we're seeing each other twice a day.
We've been able to build on and off the field our connection over the summer. We were able to play together, and we were able to just show each other what we both have on the field.
The two didn't just share time together in Athens. This summer, the dynamic duo played together in the WPSL.
We just grow a lot, and especially over the summer, we played summer ball together at the Columbus Eagles.
For the Bobcats, it's been Townsend's speed that's been crucial to her success offensively.
I think they're both very dynamic players. They both want to attack. They play different roles in our system, but they both are always very aggressive and want to go forward. Obviously, Abby has been blessed with a lot of speed.
She's able to run fast, and she knows that I'll always be on the other side of it, and I know that I can count on her to get all the balls that I hit over as well.
When Townsend came to Athens as a freshman, Molesky was already an established upperclassman leader. Now, the two start together up front.
She was the starting forward at the time, and so playing with her throughout my whole freshman season definitely helped out a lot. I learned a lot from her. And just, she's always been a leader on the team, and I think I definitely looked up to her a lot.
The pair have already linked up for 2 game-winning goals this season. Don't be surprised if that number grows during MAC play. For WOUB Sports, I'm Michael Roth.